playing the Lions. I mean, it took Dan Campbell hadn't won a road game till last week. Certainly they're not going to win. Well, that's Aiden Hutchinson who sacks. That's J.J. Watt, like picking off Daniel Jones.
He's normally a defensive end. He dropped in coverage, fooled Daniel Jones.
First interception for Jones in 7 games. He's been so efficient. Jamal Williams into the end zone from 4 yards out, 10-6. Lions? At the Meadowlands? Under a minute to go in the first half. Williams, his second touchdown. 17-6, Lions. Now now we're in the third quarter. Giants defense has played opportunistic ball, but Lions running at this DeAndre Swift, who could be Swift at times. Detroit looking very good. Now Williams for his third touchdown. He's got 12 already in the 10 games for Detroit.
And one thing we know about the Lions, they're going to be physical as his running back. Coach Deuce Staley congratulates.
Yeah, Deuce. One of those guys on the 04 Philadelphia Eagles. Hey, one of my guys. Kirby Joseph picked off the ball. His third pick of the year. And why? We're having a gay old time.
1993, boom, I did one of those.
Yeah, well, in 21-23, I might try one. Giants down 24-6. Jones, you can run it. But the Lions did a good job on Barkley, and so now they got to come up with something. Matt Breida in the end zone, 24-12. Graham, what do you know? Gano missed 2 extra points, so it stayed that score. 8 minutes to go in the game. Number 25. That Isaiah Hutchins over the middle. That's what I was looking for. This is what we're looking for. That's number 25, Will Harris. Sometimes you write it in the wrong place. And Hutchinson, he had a pick and he has a fumble recovery.
Yeah, and the common denominator, Giants turnovers, boom. They can't turn the football over and win their way. Today they did. It was going to be a bad outcome for them.
Now under 6 minutes to go. Well, Williams, you got 3. Swift, why don't you get in the end zone? Lions ran for 160 and come into the Meadowlands. Now they never lose on the road. They've won 2 in a row on the road. Their first 3-game winning streak in 5 years for Detroit. So good job by them. Lions 31, Giants 18. Dan Campbell's team feeling good.
These guys are they're playing their asses off, and they're starting to figure out a way to win. We all are. So it's it's a credit to these guys and the coaches.
I think we're all pretty disappointed with our effort today and how we played, and not up to our standard, not up to what we're capable of doing. So I think that's the disappointing part of it.
Well, look, one game, as we're seeing all around the league, you can't read too much into it, although the Giants' schedule starts to get really rough. There's Dallas, there's Minnesota, there's Philly twice, but on this day, they turned it over 3 times, didn't force any themselves, and they couldn't run well.
Boom, there's an old saying, water eventually finds its level. And I think what you're seeing right now with the Giants is, are they as good as their record? Probably not. But their formula for winning is really simple. Don't turn the football over. Saquon needs 25 or 30 touches, and they have to play a mistake-free formula of football offensively, and the defense has got to make some plays. None of that happened today. Saquon Barkley, 35 total yards. Daniel Jones, 2 interceptions. The defense couldn't stop the run. So the formula that they've been using to get to 7-2 was gone today. Right. It's going to have a tough time winning when that happens.
Philly's formula took a while. I mean, They had their hands full, but a win is a win is a win. And Jalen Hurts, he's magical this year.
Down 10 in the fourth quarter. Everybody said, we want to see the Eagles. When they're down, can this quarterback bring them back? Down 10, on the road, against a hot team that's really emotional with an interim head coach. Jalen Hurts said, put it on my back. Now, it doesn't look like when Brady or Rodgers are running the no-huddle offense, but he gets the job done his way. The coach plays to his strengths, and the Eagles are a really, really good football team. This was a big win coming off a Monday night game in which they got embarrassed and they got ran through. Today was a big win for the Eagles.
And he's not frenetic. I mean, he looks like, he makes plays like that, but I don't think he's hyperventilating.
He's calm.
They're
like me over a good putt, boom. He's very calm.
Right. He's 9-1. Are you 9-1 on putts from? Never mind.
I'm higher than that.
No. Here we go. Meanwhile, don't forget about the Commanders against the Colts on the road. Well, Jalen Hurts, okay, we got this. Jeff Saturday keeping his team in shape.
Yeah, I guess he didn't have time to work out during the week.
Well, tell you what, Jonathan Taylor, this is how we're supposed to look all year for the Colts. Matt Ryan giving it to Jonathan Taylor, 28-yard drive, 3rd and goal from the 1, 7-0 Colts.
Kind of look familiar, huh? Run the ball, lean on the defense. That was the formula.
Philly had trouble against Washington,
Exactly.
obviously, right? They lost it. Now, Jalen Hurts, you look up and he just runs plays like this down to the 2. Oh, but it's a high snap from Jason Kelsey. Hurts falls on the ball, but they only get field goal 7-3 Philly.
Yeah, Kelsey knows he made a mistake there. He's kicking himself on.
That's all right. Doesn't make many. The Eagles are down 13-3. We're in the 4th quarter. Hurts. Nobody's open. And I'm going to go out here. I don't think, big fella, you're going to get me. I don't think you're going to get me. That's a 23-yard pickup.
It's the mobile quarterback, Boom. Everything can be right on the defense, and they'll make you wrong.
Now, 2nd and 10, a few plays later, Hurts to Popquez Watkins. Hey, we threw a Popquez. He passed it. It's 13-10. Philly within 3. Matt Ryan. Jeff Saturday saved Private Ryan. Paris Campbell inside the 5, gain of 31, under 5 to go. 3rd and goal from the 5. Here's Philly's defense. Pass on Reddick. Now we're back to sacking Matt Ryan a lot.
And that's what Philly does best. Their defensive line dominates. They added 2 guys this week, added Ndamukong Suh, added Linval Joseph. They got some players up front, Boom.
Yep, and so field goal, but it's 16-10. What do you think's going to happen when you're playing an 8-1 team with Jalen Hurts totally in command? I got time. I'm going to throw. Miles Sanders, pass interference called on the play. Eagles in business.
Really good call. Linebacker got caught in coverage. Bad move by him. He panicked.
4th and 2. Got to make it. Bang! Hurts can take the tough runs, too, moving the chains. Under a minute and a half to go. Now it's 3rd and goal. Hurts wide open up the middle. Who would have thought he'd run it up the middle?
The Colts defensive line partied like the Red Sea, Boom.
Yeah, very good. Nick Sirianni fired up. Eagles lead 17-16. Brandon Graham. That was a tough call. We get the call the other night. Fitting that he has a big sack in the last minute.
Close it out. Don't hang your head. Come back and finish the game off.
Loss of 7, Ryan, on 4th and 21. I mean, you need a miracle, and you're not going to get it. I mean, nobody's fault. It's 4th and 21. Fly, Eagles, fly. They're back in the win column. Jeff Saturday's team was game at Philadelphia, 9-1. And we should point out, this is the 4th time they've been 9-1. 1980, 2004, 2017. Common denominator, all 3 years they went to the Super Bowl. Just for you Philly fans, thought you might like that.
You're giving them hope, Boom. You're giving them hope.
Now here are the Giants, 7-2, hoping Philly would lose. The Giants can pick up records. They're